Morning, Mother. Sleep well? Though I showed her that this hard morning, his nightmare was still not over. I kept my promise. I've been holed up in this room the whole time. Of course I haven't been on the phone either. But you did pick up this phone call, didn't you? Well, just kidding. It's just a wake-up call from you, my beloved mother. Morning, Mother. How far do you intend to mock me? Not sure give the receivers so hard it creaked. I want you to leave your seat so that I could set up for the party. Thanks to you behaving yourself, everything's ready now. Of course, you're the main guest, Mother. What are you planning to do? That's for you to look forward to. Don't worry, I won't keep you waiting. It's already begun. Oh, that's right. Right, wait a second. Something I wanted to hear. Uh-huh? There was a sound of the receiver being jolted around. The phone was apparently being passed to someone else, but there was a clunking, clattering noise, as though it was taking a lot of effort to hand the receiver over. Who in the world was he giving the phone to? From what Nachi knew of this man, no matter who he was giving the phone to, it couldn't be good news for her. Untie me! You coward! Dear? Dear, is that you? Untie me! Untie me! Was, without a doubt, the voice of her husband. However, he didn't respond to Nachi's voice. Perhaps he was bound somewhere in the darkness. Kraus, not realizing Nachi was on the other end of the phone, repeatedly demanded that he be untied. Her husband is right here. His eyes and ears are covered, he can't talk. I think you can tell he's in perfect health. What are you after? Let my husband go! I'll let him go tomorrow. If you'll keep 2 promises, that is. What are they? One is that you keep it a secret that I'm taking care of your husband. Sooner or later, the others in the mansion will probably raise a fuss if they're unable to find Kraus. But you know nothing, so you say nothing. Understand? I understand. What's your second condition? It's just a little game. At 1 in the afternoon. You'll go into the foremost guest room on the first floor of the mansion and hide in the closet. Guest room? Why should I go into a closet? It's just a little game of hide and seek. If I could read the Bible, I'd be ahead in both series. Good to know. You can hide there for an hour without anyone finding you, you win. If someone does find you, you lose. And if I lose, what happens? Nothing in particular. Is that what playing is all about? If you play along with the hide and seek, I'll raise your husband tomorrow. You're going to keep that promise, I hope? He'll be released alive, right? Right? No. Of course. Make sure you do too, Mother. If you break our promise, I'll know right away. Just then, there was a sudden loud knock on the door to Nachi's room. Her heart leapt out automatically. Madame, are you there? Good morning. It's going to get him! Madame, please wake up! The voice coming through the door were Hannah and Goda's. The knock had been wild and the voice is a little shrill. It seemed that something strange had happened and that they were agitated. What is it? Something happened? It's nothing. Looks like servants have arrived. I'm hanging up. Ah, sure. Is that everything I want to? So, don't break our promise. I understand. And you don't break your promise either. You got wrong. That's for you to decide. Don't make me break my promise. Mother. I'll be watching all day, Mother. Lambda slammed the receiver down on the antique phone. Then the phone exploded into bits and changed its spray of gold, which became a group of butterflies and disappeared. Dance for me, Nazi! Dance in fear of your sin 19 years ago! My turn's going pretty well. Okay, here's your nail burn. I'm sure this is a waste of time, but confirm for me whether communication with the outside world is possible through calling the police. The external line's unusable. The internal line seems like it can be used, though. Boats can't be used either because of the typhoon. I guess I complete the glow circle, huh? Congrats! You're now full detective, Burn! Police intervention sometimes drop a detective or some of her authority. However, with the construction of the closed circuit, the existence of police have been denied forever. From now on, the authority detective with peace would be completely guaranteed. Yes, yes, thank you for your generosity. It's time to get this game started. Erica, you're the main character. Now, begin. Even Genji-san! 5 people have been killed? Yes! It was so horrible. It was exactly the same as the boar in the guest house. His throat was sliced open with a terribly sharp blade. I can't believe that. Even though I have the midnight shift, I didn't notice anyone suspicious. Don't blame yourself! If you wanted to kill you, might have been the one dead right now. On top of that, the phones aren't even connecting. I don't need boats will come in this weather. We're really up the creek now. And that means it's likely the killer's still nearby. Then what? This time you were all chopped in ear with the murder until the Titan passes and the boat comes? He'll be alright. We all stay together like you seem to kill will be like a hand finger on us. Even Jessica. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We won't let ourselves be killed like the others. I will revenge for George! I'll never let them get away with this. Never! No matter who did it, or what the reason was, I shall give revenge on whoever killed George! I'll kill them! I'll murder them! Alright, has everyone gotten the weeping out of the system? Let's have some order, please. Has anyone seen Kraus-san yet? We've been calling for a while, but he hasn't been answering. Could the receiver be off the hook? No, we could hear ringing. You certainly would have heard it. Wait, does that mean... You don't think Uncle Kraus too... I thought that this would happen. And I hate to say it's time like this, but there were 4 in the guest house plus Genji to make 5. I figured that would be one more. Why? Well, how could you know that? Are you the killer? Did you kill George? Stop it, Eva-san. Now is not the time. Eva got agitated and grabbed Kirei. Nanja stepped in between them and they grew in a bit of a scuffle. Watching this, Erika smiled condescendingly and shrugged.
But of course! Anyone could predict the 6 victims the moment they witnessed the crime scene in the guest house. In fact, I've been wondering who the other 2 would be ever since I saw there were only 4 corpses.
How could you know such a thing?
You killed them?
You killed George! Credit Eva! Erika-chan! Kirei-san! How can you know that? Can't you think before you talk? It's a simple connection to make. The graffiti drawn on the scene of the crime in the guest house was a magic circle. I just thought of things that are connected both to magic and murders. I see. The epitaph. I see. It's the first twilight. Huh? What's going on? I don't have a clue either. Is that how it is? That damn witch.
So is this really Beatrice-sama's doing?
Why do you keep talking? As if you know something! I don't have a clue! Someone explain! Eva, please calm down a bit!
That's all there is to it. And then when I saw the magic circle with the crime scene, I had posited that this was a murder from the epitaph's first twilight, and that there would be 6 victims. All it takes is the presence of that magic circle. An introduction like this becomes trivial for Furuta Erika. Your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? I'm asking what they don't actually matter.
Then you're saying Old Cross was killed as well?
We can't be sure of that. Cross is the only one not present here.
There's one more. For an instant, Natsu's brow furrowed. As feared she wouldn't be able to avoid the topic of the study. You don't mean... Dad! Hey, someone must have gone to the study, right? Of course, I placed a call, even knocked on the door. Well, there was no response. The head is completely immersed in his own research. He's not using the receiver of the hook so that he goes not disturbed and even ignores knocking at the door. But the line wasn't busy when I... In any case, our first priority must ensure that my husband is alive and well. Let's go to his bedroom at once. Nazi stood up in a flurry and dashed out into the corridor. Rudolph and the others immediately chased after her, telling her to wait.
Come now, everyone. You better follow her. In both third-rate mystery and spotter films, we were act alone tend to die first. Of course, that must hold true for this game. Vito truly is third-rate.
Oh, but in third-rate disaster and action movies, the one who act alone who survived, isn't it? Weird. Even though the epitaph has been already solved. Who's behind this farce? It might be the work of this man from 19 years ago, who is thought to be Lady Lambda Delta's piece. Yes, that can't be true.
We'd already seen and read in previous games. Now with Kinzo's disappearance, no more than 10 people exist, and no 18th person exists. And now that Eric has been added, it's to say that no 19th person exists. There's no room for this man from 19 years ago to appear on this island.
And then the identity of the man from 19 years ago is either one of the existing humans, or else. Even if a 19 person is permitted by the red, still being a 19 person there is no trouble for me, no trouble for witches. Now it's getting interesting. Why don't we watch how things unfold for a little longer? Still, that Lady Lambda Delta and Lady Burn Castell. They're finally doing whatever they like with my game board. Didn't you know that that would happen when you invited them? As a witch, I have the same dislike for boredom as they do. Even the honest egg brings a kind of joy a witch expects. So be it, bring it on. It's so great that you're so eager, but things have taken a nasty turn. You know that, right? I concur. I would hesitate to call this a good time to wait and see what happens next. I know that. And this great Kinzo existence will become a problem once again. And the barrier around the study won't last long. And that's not all. Things are going to get even worse. Imagine this. Move 1. Move 2. Move 3. Cornered. Natsui. Yeah, which is something Bio's air. Bio's mouth slowly widened to a crooked smile. That Erika has brought everyone together is actually convenient for us. All darkness outside the range of observers belongs to us demons. This may be the only time to make that move. Natsui's the king. She can't move far, but we cannot allow her to be taken. Let's take the first move. If we slip up here, Natsui will be cornered. Gap, can I count on you? Of course. I'll blow a hole through locked room, tricks, alibis, and mysteries alike. Leave it to me. I'll deal with it. A pitch black hole opened up in the floor and swallowed Gap along with the chair she sat in. Then a hole appeared in the ceiling and spat out the chair, dropping it back to its original spot. Things are becoming troublesome. I see. So, against Lady Lambda Delta, even I am nothing more than a mere piece. They say that in the opening you should worry more about development than the captured pieces. I'm just no match for that lady. I won't let her do that. Not see the file master I will serve. No, that this is a piece will never be allowed to take as long as she has a contract with me. Krause's room is empty. The bed was also empty. A massive blood stain similar to the crime scenes where the other 5 were murdered remained there. But there was no corpse. No. Then he isn't dead. Maybe not. What's going on? Where is Nissan? Judging by this bloodstained bed, I don't like to think about it, but we should probably see that he was killed and has his neck cut open, just like the people in the guest house. Probably. Judging by the blood loss, so I'd imagine that he's alright. Where did Kurosama go? Large amounts of blood stain the bed, but there are no similar marks in the floor of the room. Whether Krause had run to safety somewhere after being seriously wounded, or whether he'd been killed and carried somewhere. Nachi knew. Though Krause had been sounding far from his best over the phone, he at least sounded like he was on the brink of death. In other words, these bloodstains had to be a ruse. They might not even be blood. Just what is that man thinking? What is this all for? What the heck? On the first Twilight, Cypher 6 is what this is about? Was Krause's son not in the habit of locking his door? We just came in without unlocking it. He did have a habit of locking things up. My damn orders! All private spaces in his house are kept locked! How many keys can unlock Uncle Krause's room? In addition to the one key Krause-sama held, there are the master keys. Oh, don't bother with the lock and key nonsense. It's completely pointless. And now that Genji-san has already turned up dead, his master key is missing. It seems that all the locks in this mansion are now meaningless. Oh, how dull. Sure, there are no unlocked room murders inside this mansion, and there never will be.
grief. A poor mystery this is becoming.
Erica laughed off this word in disappointment as though it was something she was watching on TV. I can't understand her. Why is her world so different from ours? It's almost like she's a being from another dimension.
Was Jessica also like this in bed?
Ugh.
Yes, that's right. Just like George, your throat was cut. Jessica. Let me see Jessica. Haven't seen her face yet. Jessica! Jessica!
Wait up, Natsui-san!
Calvin might still be hiding nearby.
Oh, this is fucking ruined. This. Nazi flew out of the room and dashed towards the guest house this time. It was only natural. After all, she hadn't even seen Jessica's face. Everyone probably thought that was the reason. Or, of course, that was at least half of what was on Nachi's mind. The other half was her desire to shift her attention away from the study. Strange times occurred, the goat had been discovered, and some relatives had even recommended Ballard to be the next head. Even in this twisted circumstances, she had to protect Kinzo's secret. And, my head would split open from this pain. I burst the very moment, burst like in a blossom flower. Then I won't have to suffer any longer.
So, everyone, for Natsuki-san's sake, let's return to the guest house for the time being. Not that seeing your daughter's face is gonna advance the story in any way. Do you even have a heart? A heart? What's that?
Seeing her daughter's dead face wouldn't bring Jessica back to life, nor would it heal Natsuki's anguish. On the contrary, you probably will, wasting a considerable amount of time before being able to think properly again. As far as he sums up Erica's screw-up argument. Seeing her dead face won't advance the story.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong! Bea's piece has brought about an interesting change! What in the...
Nachi flew in the cousin's room on the upper floor of the guest house. It was struck down by the blood-stained beds and the eerie magic scroll, which looked like it might have been drawn with the victim's blood.
Where is Jessica? Where's Jessica? Jessica! In the bed? Bed? Where? Huh? George? Where is he? Wait a second, what the hell is going on here? This room was locked tight when we left. We can be certain now that the cupboard has the master key. Once again, my reasoning is correct. Who cares about that? Where did they go? Where did all the bodies go? Nice trick. See? Look, it's magic! That gap who's with Beetle hit the corpse somewhere with magic! All of us moved together.
You're trying to say that this gives everyone an alibi.
Your reason goes like this, right? The four of them weren't actually dead, they were just playing dead. Then when no one else was around, they hid somewhere. Am I right?
You don't intend to declare any of their deaths in red, do you now?
Of course I won't. I'm like that dope beetle, I don't give red out for free.
In that case, I'll gladly use the blue truth. I can think of a number of ways to work around something of this level.
Sure, go ahead. Blue truth time.
Here's the first one I can think of. The victims aren't actually dead. They pretend to be dead and secretly hit themselves somewhere. After all, you haven't declared anyone's death with the red truth.
Oh! Especially with their gaping wounds, you gotta try one if it wasn't red, right? That's like the basics of the basics. But don't get your hopes up. I'm not giving you a freebie red truth. Because all I need to do is review one teensy part of that theory at the end of the game at midnight on October 5th. The witch side has such a big advantage. That's what bothers my opponent to be done after that blue truth, but you aren't like that, right, Bernie?
Of course. Anyone could have thought of that ridiculous move. I have more. Second one. Crowds carried the bodies off and hid them. Oh, I guess that confirms you can make multiple blue truths even if they contradict one another. Okay. You're allowed to make any amount of blue truths before the game, October 5th at midnight. Even if they're contradictory to one another, you're allowed to make them. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were, but that confirms it. You're making it look like you've kidnapped Kraus and locked him up somewhere. I might actually be free. Kraus has no alibi. Kraus hid their corpses.
Right, of course you'd see that. It's not like I with red that Kraus was being confined. They say you've got to trick your friends so you can trick your enemies. So you're saying you lied to Nazi, making it seem like you've been captured. Any others?
Third one. The Gores were different people in the first place. The two corpses looked like the victims. George and the others were hiding from the beginning and later cleared away the substitute corpses. The corpses were dead from the very beginning, so they don't count towards the number of people on the island.
What is that? That's hilarious! So if you gather around and look at dead faces and not seeing one of them realize that they were fake?
Since you haven't used the red truth, it's about to say that everyone misidentified all the bodies. Of course, if you feel like responding to a repetition request for no one with sight of an entire person, I'll withdraw that claim.
How about no? You can't bait me like that! The red truth is only useful if you make it, you wait for it, you know. I'll put a single blue truth from all the ones you give me throughout this game and I'll smash it with red. The red truth should be swallowed by Darcy and find out whether they were right or wrong. That darkness is the world of witches! You won't be given any truth at all!
This girl acts like she's stupid, but she's not that at all. She'll never rise to provocation. Looks like she understands the thing called the darkness witches even better than the true game master, Beto. And apparently, Gap has a good understanding of it as well. That move of hiding the corpses worked out pretty well for both Lambda and Beto. In any event, I thought of 3 full theories about disappearing corpses. 3 blue wedges for a single riddle. That doesn't mean she can't just refute one of those 3. Now she blows out all 3 wedges, this riddle has been defeated. That's the ironclad rule of witch hunting. A single wedge isn't nearly enough. Only vampires die from a single stake. Compared to witches, vampires are weak. True witches won't die unless you stab them all over with sticks, you know. Anyway, think about assassins, they do the same, don't they? Assassins only kill their targets with a single perfect shot in Japanese manga. Real assassins will empty out an entire clip of bullets. That's what you do too, isn't it? So would I, of course. My blue truths were nothing special. Summoning her, she'll probably slice all of them in 2 with a single swipe of the red. A confirmation of their deaths and Christ's innocence. Instead of firing off all those couple of reds, you can remove all 3 of my wedges. Well, that's okay. When the truth does come out, I just need to follow along with it and stab her full of blue wedges again. This is how a witch's game is played. Ah, it's so much fun. Especially since Balor's slug is fighting to drive me mad for so long. Yes, I understand, Lambda. This is merely the very start of the beginning of the first Twilight. It was just a skirmish, right? Wouldn't have it any other way. Because when I crushed you ragged and make you cry out in frustration, you crawl and scratch at the floor. Grab that cute hair of yours and drag you along as I roll around laughing. This way we'll make it all the more enjoyable. The servant quarters of the mansion had once again gone silent. There lay Genji's body, which had been covered completely with a blanket. In the ceiling of this cramped room, a pitch-black hole appeared, captivating legs sprouted, and Gap flowed downwards. Sorry, Genji. You probably want to enjoy your eternal sleep there, but that's not going to work. Disappear from this place so that even after death you can continue to serve Natsuki, the final head of the Ishinomiya family. Gap stripped off the blanket as she said this to Genji, who was sleeping peacefully. Then she stared at the deep wound in his neck. That's a nice cut. Must have made with a single slice. Is someone capable of this manifested now? This isn't so great. I can't think of anyone who isn't bad news. He goes without saying, but witches are capable of summoning beings with strength proportional to their own rank. The great lady Lambda Delta called that being here as a trump card 19th person. Even optimistically speaking, this is on par with Ronway and me. A pitch black hole opened in the bed and Genji appears as though the bed had swallowed him up. Just like the floor in the guest house, Genji's corpse was hidden in some unknown place. It was a place that no one could find, located neither within this world nor the next. No longer would anyone be able to find their bodies, or in the fucking water. No longer would anyone be able to confirm their deaths. Genji's body was carried to that place of endless silence, where it would never be disturbed. Without a corpse, he will be treated as missing. Be treated as missing is be treated as both culprit and victim, treated like the inside of a cat box. The darkness within cat box that would never be opened is the haunt of witches and demons like us. Ah, I see. Yep, they're all dead, but she says it at midnight. They could be alive right up to that point after all. Beatrice is found mystery and all that. Good point. That's a very good point. Anyone can be alive until the very last second. You're one move too late, Miss Crate Detective. Gab licked her lips and swallowed. I wonder why Gap-sama is going around hiding corpses. No idea, but Gap-sama is pretty cool. She's just so awesome. Stop talking nonsense. What happened to standing guard? The humans are returning from the guest house. Gap-sama. Yes, let's disperse. This should be enough to give Natsu a way out. Gap jumped into a pitch black hole which had opened near her feet. Man shouted, "I'm going in too," and jumped in, followed by Asbo, who said, me too, and hopped in giggling. As Satan hesitated over what to do, the hole closed. And you call yourselves members of the Seven Sister Purgatory? How childish. So stupid. Sam went bright red and got angry about herself, then turned to gold butterflies and disappeared. It seems that Gap has succeeded in moving the 5 corpses. Well done. However, the next part will be the tricky one. They will probably use some of the tries to disappear Genji's corpse. Well, their interest will most likely swing back again to study after that. There are 2 keys to the study. It's worse than Nachi's the possession of both. If she had left one with Genji, it would probably have fallen in Lady Lambda Delta's hands by now. It seems that Lady Lambda Delta has no intention of hiding Kinzo's death. Apparently she plans to fight while ignoring the moat, towers, and ramparts that you have created. This has become a strange triangular confrontation. We are all each other's enemies, so we sometimes join forces unintentionally. It is a three-way fight, yet the next moment it's 2 against 1, and then suddenly 1 against 2. I know what this is like. The Chinese Battle Royale. Don't you think it's like the Records of the Three Kingdoms thing? Oh, the Long Zhong plan. That's quite a specific analogy to hear coming from you. There were 3 empires and records of the 3 kingdoms, weren't there? Wei, Wu, Shu, right? That sounds just like us! So which empire won out at the end? The power that gained Zhou in the end was the Jin dynasty. The 3 empires mentioned were all destroyed. Oh. I didn't know that. I thought one of the 3 empires won. Did Wei not have an overwhelming advantage? They had a position of emperor stolen from them, and the empire was subjugated and destroyed. The Sima clan, a noble clan that Cao Cao eventually gained central control in a power struggle and took over the country. So they were invited as advisors and they seek control. Huh. Very interesting. Excuse me. The humans have confirmed the disappearance of Genji's corpse in the servants' quarters. They have started moving towards Lord Goldsmith's study. Rich. They're coming. Then let them come. The humans and the witches of certainty and miracles. If this is a 3-way fight, then the 3 sides are humans, the witches. What are we? If our object of protection is Kinzo's illusion, we must be the illusion then. Father, good morning. There's no way in hell he'll wake up if you do it like that! Father, it's Eva! Please, wake up! It's an emergency! Eva pushed Natsuki aside and knocked repeatedly with all her strength. Quiet down! Don't make out rackets! Do you really think now is the time to be saying something like that? So, he isn't picking up the phone and he isn't responding knocking either. What a quandary. He might be in a foul mood again. Kinzo-san sometimes detects omens in the slice of changes. And gets into a bad mood for reasons only apparent to him. Kumasawa, this is not the time to fucking laugh. Holy shit.
Yes, that's true. This isn't something that started today.
Does grandfather really shut himself away in his study that hard?
Yes. It's uncommon to study for over a month at a time.
Privately speaking, even though I work here, don't forget that the master even lives here. Goda! That is not the sort of statement I said to hear from a servant! My apologies, madam! I'm truly sorry! Please don't fire me into the ocean! Anyway, doesn't matter if we can't get in touch with him? I mean, father might not even know there's a crime going on, right? I'm not sure. Keenly noticing that people were starting to doubt his existence, Cannon mumbled his words. Who was the last person to see father? And when? It was me. Up until moments before all of us of Valor couldn't find any gold. I was reporting the day's events to him in the study. Please don't go inside.
So around 11 o'clock last night.
No way around it. Let's open it up. What did you say? This is the family expert study and research room. No one's turned intrude without his permission. No one. Who holds the highest rank? Me, remember? I'm the third in rank of the Ushiromiya family. And if someone must be sworn by father opening his door, that would be my responsibility as the highest ranked as well. And this is an emergency. I am opening the door. You have a key, right? Open it! I believe you know this, but the study door cannot be opened with the master keys.
The master recently took Genji-sama's key as well. He has both keys on his person now. So,
So both keys that can open this door are inside the study right now.
A locked room. Good. Things are finally starting to get a little interesting. If inside that room, Ginsan is lying on the bed with his throat cut, that would be pretty neat.
That is incredibly inappropriate, Erika-san! Anyway, as you know, this door can only open by the keys that father has! That means it's impossible for anyone, even a murderer, to so much as touch father from outside the room! So I'm certain that the head is perfectly fine! That doesn't mean it's That does make it okay not to make sure he's safe, does it? It really is important to you so much, and for the safety of the head of your father, you just like so much, right? That isn't what I'm... That, Mr. Chimino, agitated a second ago, something my code. And her eerie feeling filled the room as everyone stared at Natsui. You can understand why Natsui would protect the study under normal circumstances. It was understood that she probably didn't want to disturb the research of Kinzo, whom she respected. And she was therefore trying to keep the unpleasant relatives away. However, this was an emergency. People had been murdered. Now she persisted in keeping things quiet for Kinzo, even if a situation like this was... It's hard to understand from a rational perspective.
The evidence suggests that the crimes occurred in Lasagna, most likely a series of murders found in the epitaph. Probably readers assume the crimes will continue. We interpret the epitaph as outlining the series of murders. That means crimes getting further, resulting in a total of 13 lives being taken. Do you have any concept of how many victims that would be?
Wait a sec. How many people do you think are on this island? That'd be almost everyone.
None. You have it all wrong. To my knowledge, this serial murder resulting in the most deaths in mystery novel history. There's 10 people in a well-known work mingling in which everyone, including the culprit, died. As far as Japanese mysteries go, saw the famous novel in which an astrologer served as a detective. Though there were less than 10 deaths in that one. Did you realize? If this continues and 10 people die, it will lead to the most prestigious and gruesomely spectacular cosplay in the annals of writing history. The completion of 13-person serial murder case. And if everyone on the island is killed, that could give an even greater number of deaths in the world record for serial murder mysteries, and Japan's highest record added together. Well, did you know that, ladies and gentlemen? The culprit of this crime is undertaking an incredible challenge on stands to rewrite the record books of mysteries throughout the world and throughout history. I'm sure you're all well aware of that, aren't you? Any mystery lover worth their salt would have read the works of the Queen of Crime. Because that's saying Japanese readers cover the work of the Shin Hanakaku genre mysteries.
New Orthodox is a genre of Japanese mystery novels presented as a pure logical puzzle to be solved by the reader, taking inspiration from the works of Golden Age detective fiction and the ideas of S.S. Van Dyne. The rise of New Orthodox movement, which revived and revolutionized the genre of Orthodox detective fiction in Japan, contributed to the Shimada Shoji's The Tokyo Zodiac Murders in 1981, Ayasuchi Yukito's seminal work, The Degadon House Murders in 1987. Shin Hankaku is the third wave of detective fiction in Japan, preceding decades earlier by less well-known works such as The Case of the Murder on D Hill at Ogawa Rampo, 1925, and the non-serial murder case, Sakaguchi Anjo, 1949. The latter was part of an early movement known as Shingesaku New Burlesque, which bucked the trends of pre-war Japanese literature.
Are you sure you've been reading, everyone?
That's no good.
Oh?
Said you haven't read enough yourself.
Did I say something wrong?
Ergo had been chatting away happily all by herself until a second ago. Changed her expression to a displeased glare at an instant. About Japanese mysteries. Prior to Shin Hagaku, a writer of the Shin Gesaku school wrote different work that also qualifies.
The number of people were in the same in both.
They tie for the record, but if you pay attention to the fact that Shin Gesaku novel asks its reader to search for the culprit, it's a far more fitting example. You know so much about this. Shouldn't your examples have based on each more than simply the number of victims, like perhaps the approaches of each work? Eric glared at Balor with an expression that couldn't be fully described with the word shock. Her arms shook as she stood there, lost for words.
Oh my god, she's so lame! This is priceless! Well, I mean, who can blame her, right? Shin Hagaku is so much more famous where mysteries are concerned. It's easy to overlook that there were murder mysteries among the Shin Gesaku novels.
Lambda kept on hitting the table with both hands, overcome with laughter. Imurkeso, who had been during the humiliation, suddenly started pounding the table and laughing in the same way. This is just too good. Not bad, Balor's piece.
I'm impressed. Balor-san, you must be quite the reader.
Of books? Nah, I'm not a reader, not at all.
You fucking liar. You're clearly quite well read.
I'd never be so arrogant to say I read. I'm gonna get through 100 books a year. Telling me should think twice before calling themselves a reader.
You miserable piece, huh?
Murders! Please! Please! Anyway, we can't let this turn to a massive crime like that. That's right. Anyway, staying dead safety is our first priority right now. But what should we do? Enjoy the phone and all our knockings. Keys are inside. Nothing we can do. You're supposed to knock this thick door down? That won't be easy. Father might have been attacked by someone severely injured. Maybe he's waiting for someone to help him. These are extraordinary circumstances. Even Father will understand. If he has any rebuke, I'll be happy to take responsibility for myself. But breaking down the door would be altogether too rude. What about the windows?
That's right. The windows. Is there a ladder somewhere we can reach up? We should be able to get inside by smashing the glass.
Erika finally gathered herself together and her tone regained its decisive edge.
There's a window. That would be dangerous.
We won't know unless we try. Is there a ladder around here that can reach up to the 3rd floor? I don't think the ladder in the guarding shed is long enough. Oh, then what about the ladder in the boiler room? I remember using it some time ago when a bird made its nest on top of the rain gutter. Yes, that would do the trick without doubt. He must have been extremely happy about thinking of something Ken hadn't. Looking pleased with himself as though he had won something, he glanced around at everyone. Naturally, he's very much regretting letting go to help. That's the most likely spot for a fire to start. He's hoping not to say good job, but of course Ken hadn't thrown about that ladder too. However, in the Kinder's secret, intentionally praying to never gotten.
With this weather and strong winds.
I agree. We won't even go to the hospital until tomorrow. The wind might not be strong in the courtyard. Things were the least taking a look in. I must say, getting to the floor would be quite a challenge. How can we had to clean away the bird's nest with a servant straight away from the danger? But I was brave! That's what I was almost certain, thinking about myself to complete the task! Right, then there's no problem. You got a ladder tall enough? And someone who's proven he can use it. Why is my lady looking at me like she wants me dead? Here's the courtyard, which ran on all 4 sides. While the rain was fierce, the wind sound was no effect. Fortunately, the roof jutted out a bit, so the rain wasn't so bad.
Yes.
All right, let's try setting the ladder up. No, be careful, don't hurt yourself. Sure. Rudolph and Ballard carry the special ladder, which is designed for work in high places. Starting to have to sleep. Shall you get to tomorrow? You're admittedly wondering if the ladder's being sabotaged, break if someone's climbing it. 2 umbrellas follow the pair. Shannon and Ken were holding umbrellas and sheltering Rudolph and Ballard from the rain. You okay if I get wet? I'm going to the E-bus. Goda-san, your knees might be acting up, but you can at least throw the ladder down, right? Yes, sir. Hyaluronian? Going on the ladder would be no problem at all. Too sorry. Goda rushed up to replace Shannon Cannon. Kiri giggled as she watched him. Dad, hammer? Cool. Brother, like athletics. I was about to love my cool handyman of a dad. You little brat. Jeez, because he need to show the son of mine the good side every once in a while. Father, Goda-san, hold the ladder down tight. And make sure you're looking up, okay? I might slipping and have this hammer tumbling down on you. Don't worry, I'll catch it and smash your head in. Rudolph put the hammer meant for breaking window into his pocket. Then after crying knuckles, he started climbing the ladder.
Will Rudolph-san be alright?
He'll be fine. That guy could be in an action movie. Plus, sports are one of his strong points. Now, usually tell me how my game prowess is supposed to help me climb ladders. I am Ina Bauer, always in danger, wherever. He never dies, so he'll be fine. Ina Bauer, 1941 to 2014, was a champion German figure skater whose name is associated with a move in figure skating that became famous in Japan. However, the reference goes deeper than this. Rudolph's voice actor, Kayoma Rikia, was a Japanese dub voice for Jack Bauer in the TV series 24, 2001 to 2010. He never dies, a reference to one of a number of comedic Japanese TV commercials for 24, which Koyama Rikia sings, I am Jack Bauer, always in danger, I am Jack Bauer, I never die. Anyway, we're really lucky that the shutters aren't down. Isn't it standard practice to lower shutters to father study at night?
It is. When you're trying to enter, we open the shutters in the morning and close at night.
However, the master told us that there was no need for the time being, so I think they were left open. I see. Father will be pretty mad, won't he? If his father smashes his window and comes in while he's sleeping. Oh, well, probably. It would be wonderful if we didn't have a smashed window, don't you think? Well, Shannon Cannon knew that Kinja no longer exists in this world. Actually, I'd order them to interfere as much as possible. Now that it had come to this, there was nothing the two of them could do. They had tried to read my pretend they didn't know about the ladder that could reach up to the third floor window. Let us go to showing off that ladder had been found. Rudolph successfully climbed the ladder. He would reach the third floor window very soon. As he did, Shannon Cannon stared at him, looking uneasy. What would happen after this? To the two of them, Madame, the master. Very soon, Rudolph would reach the window. So, the barrier around the room is giving away at last.
The soldiers are scaling the castle walls. Just you stand only moments from the fall of the keep. I am prepared to be erased at any moment.
We can't let that happen. You have to remain alive, even means crawling through the dirt. I'll think about what comes next. Escape from this place for now. That's easier said than done. Yeah, then the other's still in position of hallway and Rudolph is approaching the window. There's no way to retreat through either way. In that case, perhaps you could hide under the bed. So now you're gonna await the enemy's arrival seated on my throne. You might have done that while you were still alive. However, you are now a ghost that Natsunai brought to life. Go should do what ghosts do best and hide under the bed or in the closet. Was something like that really for them? So it comes to this. Don't worry. I'll be with you. I'll get you out at the last moment. It'll be dangerous for you. Even though you're a demon, you won't get away unscathed. You're burned by the anti-magic toxin. Don't worry about it. How reassuring. Very well. I'll hide under the bed. My lady, Rudolph will reach the window very soon. Gap. Change your mind. I will guard this place. Hide yourself along with Ronove. What did you say? This was not the plan. You plan to leave this place to Gap and have you retreat, my lady? Right, back. Hold on. We're gonna do our last omake. A warm welcome, you traveler, and congratulations on your final steps to completing our port of Umineko Nonaku Koroni, Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning. We praise your effort to check every hidden part of the game. Those of you who have been waiting for this since 2011, when the first promo videos appeared, please accept deep apologies. After all the charges later, we have finally reached the grand finale of the first half. Each month that we need to refine things to the level they are now and has been admitted to our current schedule matches our planned deadlines very closely. Your wild applause, please. This omake is likely to be the last one. We thought long and hard about what to include in it. Maybe some scary stories about what happened to us during development, reverse engineering, and translation process. Perhaps the minutes of blank despair we had. Times you wanted to sit down, pour a glass of something heavy, and send the whole thing to ashes. Or even the upcoming music plan announced 2 years later. We even thought of sharing some of the experiences we had. But no, that would have been boring. And then we decided to talk about some Easter eggs, so we found the remake. Oh, okay. Most of them were you were supposed to find yourself, so we caught an appetizer preceding the next reread. Wait, what the fuck? Why are you playing the opening again? The other thing you want to say is this opening is spoiler as fuck. It really is, but like this is episode fucking 4 shit. Like holy shit. That dragon, that fucking dragon, holy shit. A lot of this is from episode fucking 4 too. Hope you enjoyed the opening video for at least the 5th time. You know anything strange in it? Here's it. It's on the record at the beginning. First thing that comes to mind is Senza. La verta non si vede. Without, the truth cannot be seen. We think the word is omakes, since the small blurry text on the edge of the record that we cannot see is Il destino ci festeggerà. Oh maga, che Beatrice, maga crude. Now we need to say where those lyrics come from. Your homework will be to decipher the first 20 seconds to a raga of upcoming vows. And as while we're on the topic of music, let's ask a simple question. What's the BGM playing right now? The answer is suspicion. Those of you who have the BGM title display enabled get 0 points. However, on PS3, episode 1 to 4 only, you actually hear a different track under this name. Furthermore, under the name of the other track, you find that it's simply suspicion. That's back for your next piece of homework. Next up, Alchemist did some level of harm to Umineko by the means of censorship. Not only did they remove the references to Toon and Suru Patan, but also words from System Zero. For some reason, probably relating to ratings boards and Japanese drinking aids, removed references to Ballard drinking alcohol in episodes 1, 2, and 4. Us! I also remember references to real people and brands and places, including references to Doraemon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Steve McQueen, Chate Porutis, and Germany? Furthermore, there were unused voice files left on disc that showed that at one point they were even considering deleting references to Higurashi, referring instead to the mystery novel you were reading the other day. For some reason, even though the text describes them twice as being in the parlor, this is definitely the dining hall. The background file is called M-Din, short for Mansion Dining. This area is present in the released PS3 game and fixed in our ports. First of all, is that it was the very first time you see the parlor, and PS3 is present with the dining hall background throughout the scene, confusing readers as what the parlor is meant to look like. We think the episode 1 was quite rushed. During the scene a few moments later, we found something buried in the unused voice files. Shannon, you know what the silver spoons are used for? Or why they have to be silver? Do you know why? No, Eva's eyes played over Shannon, who was setting the table as a catty smile floated onto her face. Taking his own, the expression on Eva's face might have been charming in an impish sort of way. However, the words against being spun from the lips are held within the keenness of a razor. Shannon tried with all her might to avoid Eva's gaze, was continuing to focus on her. Grasping that Shan was hard pressed for an answer, Rosa promptly gave some timely help. Courtesy of the unused voice files, Rosa's part will be played today by Eva herself.
銀はどこに触れると曇るって言われてるの。
They say that if silver teams are touched by poison.
シャノンちゃんも一つお
You learned something from Shannon Chan.
シャノンちゃんも一つお勉強ができたわね。
This is fun.
I have a memo with the epitaph on it. So the puzzle, the Tosawa puzzle.
物語は多分
The story probably went wrong ever since that time.
たんだろうね。
そうか
And
も
that
し
may
れ
be
ません。
so.
私たちはベアトリーチェ様のご指示通り。
Maybe you should try solving the epitaph story from the beginning, like Beatrice Sama said. Hold on, wasn't this line supposed to belong to?
ベアトリーチェ様のご指示通り
Okay, this is some interesting deleted scene stuff. Or, cut out content. This is cool.
わけわかんねえよ。
It makes no fucking sense!
俺に話
Don't
しか
talk
け
to
るん
me!
じゃね
Oh!
え。うわ
ほらほらほらほらな。
Come on, come on, come on! Don't cry, alright?
魔法でドッカンドッカン。
Kaboom, kabang, it's magic!
そなたが望むなら月だって砕くし彗星を
You
雨
wanna
の
crush
よ
the
う
moon
に
and
やって
take,
降ら
make
すさ
comments rain like... Comments fall like
お
rain.
前好みのセクシーダイナマイト姉ちゃんで島を埋め尽くしてやっても
I
いい
can
ん
bury you
だ
this song
ぜ
is sexy dynamite net chance you like so much. See? I don't think that was the original line. I think about it, the world's so fascinating, it's so small. Billions of people live on the earth. I probably won't even meet 1% of those people. Even so, I would speak of the world. Without knowing even 1%, I would speak of my
私が
world.
知らない世界の法則を
I'm not qualified to deny the laws of the world I don't know.
だから私の世界
So just because magic doesn't exist in my world, I can't deny that magic exists in a world I don't know.
私の知らない世界
Why is Mammon saying this? I'm quite sure this is supposed to not be Mammon.
まさに悪魔の証明という
That
わけ
makes it
だ
a
な
true devil's proof.
いいえ
No, maybe it's more like when in Rome, do as the Romans
法
do.
に従えというべきかしら
I can be confident in the world I know, so even if my world is not a complete stranger to know a thing about it, that's nothing to worry about. The same way, just because I don't know another world, that doesn't make me qualified to deny it.
だから
Which is why, guys, whether there's
自分
magic
の
in
世
my
界に
world or
魔
not.
法があるかないかを問わずに
Yeah, here comes fucking Angie. Why is there lines in the files for Mammon saying this shit?
マリアお姉ちゃんが
I
教え
cannot
てく
deny
れ
that
た魔
magic.
法を
Maria,
否定することなんてできない
Anna-chan
し
taught me. We are pretty grateful for the materials that left of the disc, actually. Leaving the fixed, uncensored, unused dialogues untouched with this resource that allowed us to implement a lot more complete ports. They were likely in a hurry. Play the game on PSP, you notice that some sprites stop smiling when we're inappropriate. Some mistakes don't get fixed even there. Something feels wrong here. No, the waterproof makeup still looks fine. Oh right, did we just randomly lose or previously the obtained ring for no reason? Oh shit! Nice catch. In the end, we'd like to once again thank all our testers for spending their time on our work. Without you, it would not have been seen. That's all I want to say. Well then,
See you again. Have a nice day.
thank you, Balor. Well, that was cool. That was a nice omake. You're gonna make my phone the 19 victim. Someone's grown to hate my phone. I can't believe you removed 9 hours of rambling, Carrie. That's fucking crazy. You removed 9 hours of me rambling. That's... Jesus Christ. one more thing you discovered during watching your fucking guess where the gold was in the first 20 hours. The funniest part was, I didn't even know there was a chapel at that point, did I? I don't think I knew there was a fucking church at that point, right? I didn't know there was a church. So I just fucking said that for some reason. It wasn't mentioned at all. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck, me? Wait, have you seen Kraus at the guest house? Nah. We're talking about the Bible or some shit. My god, it always comes back to the Bible. Look, I was trying to settle on Nachi's voice for a while. Sorry it took me so long to stop being shit.